Hi everyone, Susanna Safa, certified clinical hypnotherapist. Today here I am to talk about the fear and what is going on right now and around us in the whole world and with the news and definitely within the families. There are lots of talking and they might not even talk sometimes about the things that they should freely, but this time is the time that we let go the fear. And I know it's kind of like a cliche and very easy to say that, let go the fear. I understood that the fear is the energies, and it's an energy that it is a block into our body. I've said that in the different videos, in the past videos, and you can watch those videos as well. But definitely, even today, I have found something that it was amazing. I woke up and I had this very bad feeling in my upper stomach, maybe lower. I mean, upper my upper side of abdomen, but lower my stomach. Sorry, and then in the middle of the here, and it was just turning around. It was so hard, very stiff, and I could feel it. It was very dark. Uh, as I mentioned in the previous videos, when you give yourself time and sit with your true self and you are looking inside of who you really at the core being you are, you will find yourself as a light being. And this is not like again just simple talk and I'm just saying this. No, it is because actually we find it that we are light, and that's why it is like transparent. Or when we go outside and we see the rainbow, the color of the rainbow, and even us from chakra um, side aspects, if you want to say that, how the color of the rainbow goes with the chakras color. All these and at the core it is right and it is correct, and I feel it. And if you and it's not something like a woo-woo thing or a scary thing or something to laugh at. No, it is true, and we are all energy, magnetic energy. So I felt this thing very hard, stiff, um, upper side of the abdomen. Usually, maybe you guys can feel it too. It's just like this side and um, end of your sternum bone, and that's where the fear comes. And uh, it's it's surprising me because I was wondering, because I had a good sleep and I was eating well. So what is it? Where it comes from? The body feels the stuff that coming to you, and if your body is programmed to the fearful child being, it will react again the same way it used to act since you were maybe 7, 5, 12, even 18, because you've been programmed. So the body feels, the body is like magnetic power, and it gets what is coming to you. And it's beautiful, but you got to manage it because it is used to the what it was before. And you had all these incidents, all these events in your life happen during the process of growing out and becoming who you are at this moment. You know that it could be much, much different if it wasn't because of the programs or beliefs that we had. And these topics of the consciousness and beliefs are vast between the whole community, uh, explaining about it, and they are discussing it. So these are true, You got to be more careful about what you feel, and why you feel, and where is it, where is in your body, and just sit in that moment that you feel so anxious and you don't know all of a sudden why I feel anxious. I was having good food, I was having a good rest, or maybe you've been with the family, friends. All of a sudden you feel anxious, some energy, kind of the fear stress you out. You want to shrink. Don't do that. That's exactly the good timing to solve an old issue that you've been carrying for so long that you even didn't notice it, that it wasn't your true core reply, and it comes from the old pattern, from the old accidents, events that once in a life happened or repeated, and then your body had to learn to shrink and fear. That is where it comes from, to protect us. I remember, again, I'm mentioning about the video that I did, play it on YouTube, about the fear is our friend. So don't be like a hamster wheel and go with the fear and mix it, exaggerated and elevated, because as you do, you will be more confused, you will be more out of your body. The more you give energy to the fear and the anxiety that all of a sudden appears in your body as your reality, which is not true and is been made somewhere, sometime in the past. But because our bodies are magnetic field, they are full of energy. That's why when you go to the MRI or you take the EEG, electroencephalogram, so it is all electricity in our body, energy. Otherwise we are dying, we are dead if we don't have the electricity. Even sometimes I remember my father was like that. His heart was working, but his brain was dead. So it's amazing how our body and our surrounding and our understanding all go together. And what they mean about the conscious, being conscious, it's exactly this, because it is for us, it takes too much energy to analyze or think about what should I do. This is not true. This is not what I want to feel right now. And you have to pay attention. You need to sit with it. You need to feel it. You have to even talk to it. Yes, the words in any language that we've been born, it helps us to talk and communicate with that part of the body that it feels that energy. So this is what it takes. You need to be aware of the feeling and be cautious whether these are true or not true. And the true self, it means all about this, believing that you are in power. You have the power to control and change what is not helping you to feel free. Feel, I am here. and taking your own space. There are many forces, especially right now at this moment I'm talking to you. They all they the only thing that they all need to do and have is taking your space, making you empty of who you are, so they can force their energy and push and expand and cover up. The more you give less attention, especially from the autopilot. I have explained all these subjects in my book, very simple and in detail. Why hypnosis for personal development on YouTube. I think Kindle is for free for those of you who have the Prime Amazon. You can check it, and Audible, and it's in paperback too. So all they need is just taking the space of who you are, and it's so simple right now. In the old days, 2000 years, imagine, 1000 years, it was by force, but not giving the people that energy to bloom, to flourish. They would close their mouth, they would shut them down, they would kill them, torture them. And right now, even at this moment, they are doing the same. Not all the videos that they are talking about the freedom, it's really actually, you never know, it's happening so many things in the back. And you see that the people even in the higher level of the knowledge and consciousness, they announce that they suicide, which is weird. And we know when the people are isolated and they cannot really get to anywhere. So because the prison is not just a prison being in the cage in that one place by the government. Prison can be in your place, in your mind, in the body. You are the one who can take the control and feel it. No one else can help you with that, because you are where you are. You are having and feeling this body. You are engulfing in this thing. You are the only one who has the control and the ability to face it, and not from the hate, not from the anger. It won't help. The moment that you are angry of the how I feel, you are giving force energy to that hamster wheel to take you more to the confusion and disaster, and making your reality and your moment, your time harder for yourself. I know it is hard for many of us that rush, you guys, you want to do the things. But listen here, it's not what you think. The more you do less, you will gain more. Because when you slow down by listening to your reality and you, who you are, because it wouldn't happen, the fear or anxiety wouldn't come up all of a sudden. There is something that is showing up and letting you know, but because we don't know, and we are just want to rush, and we don't want to have a time, spend the time to think about it. What is happening to me right now? Where am I going? I better sit and listen and give myself some love and compassion. This is most important. Without this, I wouldn't do anything. So what I'm saying again, the fear, anxiety, whatever makes you out of your normal and calm, being at peace, is a sign, is a signal that you need to pay attention. You don't want to suffocate this signal. These are helping you. These are what you got. These are lovely stuff. But the way the outer energy, the outer forces, they are taking advantage of it, that makes it hard. I have to pause. I get back to you. I'm back. I'm sorry. I didn't charge my phone. I know that's pretty. But as I was saying that the fear that they are trying from the outside world to force to you and me, especially with the media nowadays, in our time, there are so many broadcasting, newspaper, radio, videos, even movies, documentaries. Watch what you watch. Watch for what you consume, even mentally, even eyesight, even listening, and talk your truth, express yourself, move your body, and listen to your body, and give yourself time. Don't get trapped in that hamster wheel, as I say. Don't stimulate that condition that you get. Instead of getting into that circle and turning around all the time, you better just take a moment, give yourself some love, help yourself to understand that you are a different person from the old programming patterns, and you want to change that. You want to update it to who you are and what your body and your life needs right now. And it's worth it to take that time for your own good self. Until the next time, I hope that you had a good tips from this video. I see you then.